Michael Acosta is playing Dr. Ernest Holmes. Joining him is his lovely wife whom he married in 1927. Catherine Wright is playing Hazel Holmes. And Don Converse is going to be playing Dr. William Bill Hornaday. Another one, Dr. Holmes' right-hand man and the minister that founded the Founders Church in Los Angeles, Dale Hutchings. Dale is playing Reverend Reggie Armour. He is the father of Marilyn Leo, and he is the right-hand man to the Holmes organization. His wife is being played by Jane Zambori as Sugar, Elsie Armour. And then, here's a little insight into that cast of characters. Drenya Acosta is playing none other than Peggy Lee. Someone who needs no introduction, those of you who know her music. And our next actress is Diana Ledbeater. And she is playing Academy Award-winning actress Janet Gaynor. What Holmes doesn't know is that it's a surprise birthday party for him. Oh, here's Dr. Holmes now. Oh, welcome and thank you for joining us. Before your party begins, may I ask you a few questions, Dr. Holmes?
Certainly, but please just call me Ernest.
Oh, tell us about your education.
I completed the 8th grade. After that, you had to enter a private academy, which was quite expensive. I went to one for a while and decided that type of education was not for me. I asked my parents to use the money to send my brother Fenwick to seminary to become a minister.
Ah, did you go to church as a child?
Coming home, if my father didn't agree with the minister, he would say, "Now don't you believe him, boys. You are not sinners or worms of the earth. You are made in the image and likeness of God."
Then it was your parents who taught you to question.
Yes, indeed. They taught me curiosity was a good thing, and it was okay to question authorities. In fact, they called me the question mark. When I became a fan of Ralph Waldo Emerson, who questioned a lot, my mother was quite unhappy. She wanted me to be open-minded, but not that open-minded. Emerson was quite controversial in those days.
I bet he was. But without a formal education, where did you get all your knowledge?
I moved to Boston when I was 18. I lived with my cousins and worked in their store. That's where I learned to be a butcher. I visited the city library every day. I studied all the Bibles, sacred writings, philosophers, psychologists, plus the arts and sciences. Everything that interested me.
What were you looking for?
The answers to life's great questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is the purpose of life?
Did you find those answers?
I found more than I was searching for. I discovered great truths, laws and principles that govern the universe and our true relationship with God.
Is that why you created the Science of Mind?
Yes. I wanted to give people the practical spiritual tools from the great religions, the sciences and many others. Science of Mind answers questions people have about who and what God is. It tells them the spiritual power they seek is the power they have. I wanted them to know they can use that power. And that's what we teach in our class.
Ernest loves people, and he especially loves parties. We both enjoy conversation, parlor games, being entertained by our guests, and we love good food.
Hey Bill, how's our new building down at the Founders Church? Anything new?
Yes. Ray Stark is painting the great mural behind the pulpit. What a terrific collection of symbols you put together, Ernest. All their great religions, the arts, aerospace, the sciences. It's amazing. The colors, it's like a giant piece of stained glass.
Oh, look, here comes our favorite movie star, Janet Gaynor.
Janet, I read in the paper you just finished filming Bernadine. Tell me, was it fun to work with Pat Boone?
Have you any little stories you want to tell us?
It was a bit humbling playing Pat Boone's mother. But then I can't be a leading lady forever. I'm happy to be working. See, Ernest? I'm always looking to see the good. I do have stories I'll tell you later.
Hey, look who's here. Sugar and Reggie. Where are your daughters?
They're home doing their homework, Ernest.
Janet, have you met Reggie and his wife, Sugar? He's my right-hand man. Their property is right adjacent to ours.
Oh, I'm so pleased to meet you, Janet. I'm a huge fan. I've seen all of your movies.
And here comes Miss Peggy Lee. Give me a hug, Peggy. Happy to see you looking so marvelous.
Why, thank you, Ernest. You're too kind. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. Robert Stack will be here soon. He's filming. He'll join us later. Good to see you too, Reggie. Sugar. Guess what, Ernest? I brought a wonderful new song for all of you.
I can't wait.
Oh, I hope I'm doing justice. I'm still having a little bit of a cold.
Peggy, I told you on the phone you know exactly what to do for that condition. Prayer always works. Are you doing it?
I know, but, you know, I just love it so when you pray for me. And Hazel will pray for me too.
Peggy, anytime. You know, I'm happy to pray for you. Just give me a call. Ernest, how about we play a story game before refreshments?
Oh, yes, that's so fun.
Let's do it. Once upon a time, a young man wanted to grow up to be a minister.
However, there was a big problem. He had no money.
So, he borrowed a friend's pet monkey and taught him some tricks. First, they performed in the street for change, and then they joined a circus.
But a terrible thing happened. Out of nowhere, the monkey took sick, and without a religious science practitioner, he keeled over flat and died.
Well, let's see. The young man threw himself on the ground and cried. What will I do? Without my monkey, I'm nothing. I'll just have to get a new career. Finally, he decided, I'll be a doctor. He had no idea how to do that.
So, one day, while looking at a big book, he saw a big ad. Become a doctor in 12 weeks or less. So he took the money he earned from the circus and went off to Johns Hopkins School of Medicine in New York City to become a doctor.
That was Johns Hopkins Veterinary School of Medicine.
That lad learned a lot. When one door closes, another door opens, and he is living happily ever after as a veterinarian. Spiritual awareness begins when we believe God wants for us what we want for ourselves. Life is on our side, always ready to help. But when we deny our dreams, the universe can't do anything for us. We must constantly work toward our dreams. Then nothing stands in our way.
Bill, I just realized something. Working as many hours as I do, I'm always afraid that my health won't last. I'm not focused on having enough energy and good health. I need to resurrect that dream.
I know you will, Peggy. All of us are more powerful than we know. Just think what would happen if we really owned our true spiritual power. It's as I say, when the knowledge of power is greater than the fear of the condition, healing takes place.
My life was so confusing. I knew God didn't live up above. I looked within and found His Spirit. Now my life is so full of love. I got the Spirit. In the morning, Spirit all through the night. Spirit,
us at KTRH, K-Truth, your New Thought broadcasting station, wishing you all a happy, healthy, and prosperous life. Ernest, would you say it for us one more time?
There is a power for good in the universe, and you can use it.